Insurance companies are stealing your money. 5 shocking hidden fees they don't want you to know about. Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm blowing the lid off the auto insurance industry's dirtiest secret. They're bleeding you dry with hidden fees you never agreed to pay. That's right. While you think you're getting a great deal on your premium, these sneaky companies are quietly padding your bill with charges that could cost you thousands over the lifetime of your policy. Let's start with one of the most shocking discoveries I made: excluded driver fees. This is truly one of the insurance industry's most unfair practices. Some companies actually charge you money to not cover people in your household. Yes, you heard that right. They charge you extra to provide less coverage. For example, one driver in Las Vegas was charged nearly $200 just to exclude 3 household members from his policy, including his elderly mother, who doesn't even drive anymore. Think about that. Paying extra for someone who will never use the insurance. It's like a restaurant charging you for dishes you didn't order. These excluded driver fees can significantly increase your premiums, even when the excluded individuals have their own insurance policies or don't drive at all. It's a perfect example of how insurance companies squeeze extra dollars from customers who don't know any better. Next up are the policy setup and administrative fees that quietly inflate your costs. These seemingly small charges can really add up over time. Many insurers hit you with one-time fees just for the privilege of becoming their customer. They charge you to set up your policy, then charge you again if you need to make any changes to that policy. And if you're like most people who pay monthly instead of annually, prepare to be nickel and dimed with installment fees on every single payment. The insurance companies frame these as convenience fees, but let's be honest, they're just another way to pad their profits at your expense. What's particularly frustrating about these administrative fees is that they're often buried in the fine print of your policy documents, making them easy to miss when you're comparing quotes. A policy that seems cheaper at first glance might actually cost more once all these hidden fees are factored in. The third hidden cost might be the most infuriating of all: cancellation and reinstatement fees. Insurance companies don't just make it difficult to leave, they actually penalize you financially for trying to switch to a better deal. If you need to cancel your policy before the term ends, you'll likely face cancellation penalties that can eat up any savings you might have gained from switching. And heaven forbid your policy lapses because you missed a payment, even by a single day. When that happens, insurers swoop in with hefty reinstatement fees that can be several times your normal monthly premium. These practices essentially trap you in your current policy, discouraging you from shopping around for better rates. It's a clever system designed to reduce competition and keep you paying more than you should. Now let's talk about surcharges for accidents and violations, the gift that keeps on taking. Most drivers understand that their rates might go up after an accident, but few realize just how dramatic and long-lasting these increases can be. Insurance companies apply surcharges for at-fault accidents, traffic violations like speeding tickets, and even for filing too many claims, which sometimes means just more than one claim in 3 years. These surcharges often last for 3 to 5 years, substantially raising your overall insurance costs long after the incident. What makes this particularly costly is the compounding effect. A single at-fault accident might increase your premium by 40% or more. Add a speeding ticket 6 months later, and you could see another 20% increase on top of your already inflated rate. Before you know it, you're paying double what you started with, all because of one bad day on the road. Finally, let's discuss perhaps the most dangerous hidden cost of all: the real price of minimum coverage. While basic liability policies have lower premiums, they can lead to financial ruin if you're in a serious accident. The minimum coverage required by law is rarely enough to fully protect you. If you cause an accident that results in significant medical bills or property damage, you could be personally responsible for costs that exceed your policy limits. These out-of-pocket expenses can easily reach tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Additionally, minimum coverage typically doesn't include protection for your own vehicle. Without collision coverage, you'll be paying for repairs or replacement entirely on your own. And even if you do have collision coverage, higher deductibles mean more money out of your pocket when you file a claim. The truth is that saving a few dollars each month on premiums can cost you everything if disaster strikes. It's a gamble that insurance companies are happy to let you take, knowing that the odds are stacked against you in the long run. So how can you protect yourself from these hidden costs? First, always read your policy documents carefully and ask specific questions about fees. Don't just ask, "How much will this cost?" Ask, "What are all the fees associated with this policy?" Consider whether slightly higher premiums might actually save you money by providing more comprehensive coverage. Remember that the cheapest policy is rarely the best value when all costs are considered. And most importantly, don't be afraid to negotiate. Many of these fees can be reduced or waived entirely if you know to ask. Insurance companies count on your silence. They know that informed customers are less profitable customers. The auto insurance industry thrives on complexity and confusion. By shedding light on these hidden costs, you can make better decisions and potentially save thousands of dollars over your lifetime as a driver. If you found this information helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos that expose the truth about financial industries that profit from keeping you in the dark. Drop a comment below sharing your own experiences with hidden insurance fees. I read every comment and might feature your story in an upcoming video. Thanks for watching, and remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your money. See you in the next video.